Okay, so for this video, I'll be demonstrating or showing to you an example solution for your midterm exams. So I created a project called midterm, and I created the main program. So this is a main program, and for the main program, this is what the program will do. First, it opens actually a GUI form. Name is splash screen, and this lines of code here is necessary so that the screen will be displayed at the center. So set location relative to null means it will be at the center. So once you set as visible to true, then it will show the splash screen, and then here this code will actually delay around 8 seconds. So time unit that seconds is 8 seconds, and you have to place that surround that with try catch. So after 8 seconds, it will actually set the splash screen visible to false. So then after that, it will now open the main GUI form, then set visible to true. Now the main GUI form, so it's just a form with many labels here, or thumbnails of which will include the thumbnails of your images, and then maybe a button, but I did not place a button anymore. So I have here 3 labels. So if I click on the label, it will open another form, which is actually my display image GUI, which looks like this. So I have here a label where the image will be displayed. I have here a button to close this form, and I have here a label to display the file name of the image. So basically, this is what the program will do before I show the code. So once I run the program, so basing from our main program, it will open the splash screen, so that there's a splash screen. Then around 8 seconds, the splash screen will be closed, and then next it will open the main form. So that's our main form now, wherein I have here thumbnails of images. So clicking on this image will display another form, which displays a larger version of the image. So, and here we have here the file name. So if I click on the close button, it will go back to our main form. So clicking on this displays a larger image. Close. Click on this, displays a larger image. So basically that's our program. Let's check our code. So again, on the main program, or our main program, what we did is show the splash screen, hide after 8 seconds, then display the main GUI program. And the main GUI program is this one. So once you click here, it will display another form. So let's just take a look at the code. So in our code, first, how did we display the images? So I have here 3 file names of images. So here are the file names, and then I use this class to create an instance of this object, in which this object I can get the icon object from this image and set that as the icon property of the J labels. So now let's take a look at this one first, the myIMG class. So I created that class. So my IMG class, we have the following attributes: the file name, the width and the height of the image. So we have here our constructor. In our constructor, we need the file name, the height, and the width. So we specify the file name, width, and height. Now, what is important here, so we can always change the height and width using our getter and setter. We can also change the file name by using our getter and setter methods. Now, what is important here is our method, the get icon method. So the get icon method, so we need to get this one, the icon. But to do that, we should first read the file name using image.io.read to create a buffered image rather. And then the buffered image, so we create an icon using the icon. Then we created an image using icon get image, and we resize the image, so get scaled instance using the width and height specified in this class. And then after that, the image icon, new image, so turn into an icon. So the convert image back into an icon. So what we did here is to read, convert the buffered image into an icon, resize the icon by converting first the icon into an image. So buffered image is different from an image. And then create a new image using the scaled instance. And then the new image is now back to an icon. And then the function now returns the icon object. That's why we already have the icon object, which we need for a label, the set icon property of the or set icon method of the label to display an image. That's why in our main GUI, so what we did here is to create 3 instances of these images using this file name, their height and width of the labels. So height and the width of the labels, and then we set the we use the get icon method and set that icon as a set icon method for JLabel1, JLabel2, and 3. So this will display the image. Now once the images are displayed, so what if I click on JLabel3, JLabel1, or JLabel2? So what this will do is just to create an instance of the display image GUI, and then set visible to true. And I'll be using the file name of the image for my constructor. So I'll be showing you this later. So I created an instance, and I will use the file name of the image for my constructor, and then set this image, or set this form visible. So let's check our display image GUI. This is our display image GUI. So source. So you notice this is the original constructor. I created another constructor, so just copied that one in components, but this time around I included the string file name, so I have an overloading of constructor. And again, I'm going to use my image class that I created a while ago to display the image. So I'm going to specify the file name. So the file name I use for my constructor will be the file name here, and then this is the label where I'm going to display the image. So get the height and get the width of the label. Then JLabel1.set icon, I.get icon. Then JLabel1.set text, the file name that I use here. So will be displayed on the, that's it. And then if I click on the close button, this.set visible is equal to false. So that's the source code of the program. So let's again check. This will open a splash screen. A splash screen, it's just display. It's just a display screen. So no much code there. So after 8 seconds, it switches off. Open the main GUI form. The main GUI form will just display the images using my image class. Then once I click on any of the buttons, it will open my display image GUI form using the string of the file name as a parameter for my constructor, in which my constructor will again create my image class object, and then get the icon, set that icon for as an icon for my JLabel one, and the file name. That's it. It will display. So my image class, again, what is important here is if we specify the file name, height, and width, so the get icon method will return an image icon object. So what we did here is image icon, so buffered image, so read the file, and then the image is turned into an icon, the icon is turned into an image. So but here image is in buffered image class, and then what we did again is the image is to get a scaled instance, so we actually resize the image, and then that new image is put back into an icon, and then that icon is returned by the function. Okay, so that is the code of the program, and I'll be including a link for the source code in the description of this video. Thank you very much.